Hello, viewers. How you doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Uh huh. So, 1 second. I'm trying to make my light look good. So, how are you doing? Yeah. Today I have something very very interesting to share with you guys. I saw this and I was like, wow, this is so touching. By the way, my name is Austin. You can call me Cisco. And the music you're hearing from the background is not from me. This is from Westlife. Yeah, so I have a love story to share with you guys, which I love so much. So I want you to listen. Promise me after listening to this, you're going to comment on it. Tell me what you feel about it. How do you feel? I mean, after listening to me, do, how did this touch you? How is it gonna be like? I just want to get a reaction from you guys. Okay, so let's go through this. The title of this story is The Letter He Never Sent. Okay. Liam had always been a man of few words. He wasn't great at expressing how he felt, but he loved Emma more than anything. For years, he found ways to show it, fixing her cars when it broke down, remembering her favorite coffee orders, and holding her hands when she was scared. But where's failed him. He can't, he's trying to show Emma that he loved her by doing some works for her, like fixing her car, but he never opened his mouth to say to Emma, I love you or I need you in my life. He never does that. Rather, he chooses to be walking around it, like walking around the clock, trying to do things for Emma, remembering her of her coffee, time, brand, it's this guy that want to be around her whenever Emma is scared, he will hold her hands, I'm here, don't be scared. But he never said anything to Emma. Now let's continue. One night, after Emma had fallen asleep, Liam sat at the kitchen table with a pen and paper. He wanted to write her a letter that said all the things he couldn't say out loud. So one day when Emma was sleeping, Emma picked up a pen and the paper and he wanted to write out those words, how he felt about Emma, how he's been feeling. He wanted to write it down and maybe place it beside her bed. I don't know yet. I'm just assuming. Maybe we will go through it and see what he actually does with it. So let's continue. Later, uh-huh. Things he couldn't say. Okay. He wrote about the first time he saw her, standing in the rain with a broken umbrella, and how her laugh had felt like sunlight breaking through a storm. He wrote about the things she did, like singing off keys in the shower or falling asleep with her book still open. So Lamb writes some funny stuff about Emma. Things like, some of us we do it when we're in a bathroom, we sing and we think we are singing good because we're in a bathroom. The bathroom is a confined environment that will not actually shows you or make you hear how your voice really sound. So I do it sometimes. I'll taking my shower. You see me singing off keys there. You know what I'm saying, right? So this is what Lamb does. He even also write about the first time he saw her with a broken umbrella, how she felt. That is, I would say, love at first sight. So Lamb trying to, speak out those words that he couldn't say, that he don't know how to, express himself. So he want to put it on a writing to give to Emma. So he tried to do all these things, and died. So let's see what happened next. Okay, okay. Also, she also remind her of how we be reading and then fell asleep while the book is still open. That means the book is now reading Emma. That is what is he's trying to tell us here. So now let's continue. He said, I don't know, I don't know if I will ever be the man who can say these things to your face, he wrote. But I hope you feel them in the way I look at you, in the way I try to make your life easier, in the way I will always choose you. You see, he said, I don't know if I will be able to say these things to you face to face. Now let's talk about that. It is like it yes, that it's like some things it's like about me. Yeah, it's like about me. Because I am this guy like ah I'm an introvert. When you see me alone, when you see me like I'm alone, like nobody's there, I can rap, I can sing professionally, rap like all this legend, like all these guys, man. Oh, may he so rest in peace. I love DMS so much. Eminem, 50 Cent, all these guys. I want to rap. I want to be like them. You see me using their voice, I can do it. But the moment somebody comes in there and stay with me, I won't do it again. I will just lost myself. I will just be like, I'm not existing. I am trying to get that off my mind because I have a lot of music I wanted to sing, but I would just be practicing it. But when somebody say, okay, sing, let me hear you, I won't do it again. So, but I'm taking care of it gradually, and then I know someday. So that is exactly the kind of person Lamb is. He said, I want to write those things that I cannot be able to say to you face to face. So he tried to explain to Emma how much he loved her. Now let's continue. A week later, Emma was gone, taken by a sudden illness that no one saw coming. Lamb was shattered. In the week that follows, he found himself opening that drawer every night, reading the letters he never gave her. Mm. One day, as he sat in the quiet of their home, he decided to write again. This time, it was to her. Emma, he began. I didn't get to tell you, but I hope you always knew. I love you more than words, more than action, more than anything in this world. And even now, I will carry you with me in every sunrise, in every song, in every moment I breathe. Liam never stopped writing to Emma. It became his way of keeping her close, of ensuring that his love, thought unspoken in life, would echo forever in the words he left behind. Now, this story reminds me of some of us that are due for marriage. Some boys are not married today. It's not because they don't want to, but because they lack that confidence of approaching a lady they actually want to marry. You might find it so funny that it's a lie, but I've seen it several times and it's still happening in our society. So that's why I tag this story, a letter he never sent. Let me say this to you all. Love is something I believe anyone can share with someone you love. I don't think there is a big deal about it. I don't think it has any kind of what's it called? Any way of defining it. If you love someone, go for them, speak your mind, and let them understand. You must not hold everything because you are shy or because you are afraid to speak. If you find it so difficult to talk, why not approach friends to help you? I am not saying everybody should go start looking for love. I mean, when you know you are ready to marry, because I don't support boyfriend girlfriend issue. I don't. Okay, so this is actually a waking up story that will actually make you to act fast before it is too late, before something happens. What if while you are still waiting looking for the special time opportunity to talk to that lady, someone else who like her, we go after her and talk to her, and the lady will fall in love, and at the end you will start fighting for love. I was the first person that met her, you was the first person that met her, but you never said anything to her. Now, what I just read to you here is a real life story that caused so much problems. What I just read to you here almost claimed someone's life. This guy saw a lady he admired, then he decided to be a close friend. He was so close to her. He always do everything for her. Whenever you see the lady walking out, can I help you? You see her help her carry stuff whenever they're coming from he was just all over about this girl. But he never said anything to the girl. The guy was actually expecting this guy to say something, but the guy never said anything. And the guy was like, oh, maybe that's not what he wants from me. Maybe he just want to be a friend. And the guy accepted him to be like that. Not until one day a guy woke up to this guy, a guy woke up to this girl and said to her that he really like her. He's come from marry. You want to marry her. You want to do this. And this girl never revealed it to the other guy that has known her for a while now, because he wasn't sure if the guy was actually if actually mean what he said. So he now started talking with this new guy. Yes, they exchanged number to the extent they started getting familiar to each other, and he now fell in love with the boy, and they start dating. Only for one day, he called the other guy he met first, that met him first, say, I want to say something to you. He said, what is it? He said, I want to get married. And the boy was like, how? He said, yeah, that I think he had found someone to marry. And the boy frowned and was angry and was like, why? And the guy was like, is it a bad thing to get married? And the guy didn't still said anything. He went home angrily. When he got to home, he started crying. He started doing all sort of thing. And when he went back to that guy's house, he said, "Who is this?" And the guy really introduced him to that his man husband to be. And this guy started fighting the other guy that he came to took his girlfriend away from him. And the guy was like, "But you never told me you love me." He said because he don't know how to say it. So who and yeah, they really got a real fight that really involved the public to start settling it. Yes. So at the end, the guy was left with no option than to do what he wanna do. He did what he actually did. She did it. So I'm really here. I want to say when you're in love, when you know it's time for you to marry, don't always go close to somebody. When you get close, express yourself. Speak. I want this. I want to marry you because I love you. Not that you'll be helping them to do things. You'll be buying things from there. You buy a car. You buy houses. But you never said anything. And when the other guy come in, I say, hey, you get started being angry and jealous because you feel like you have spent a lot on her. When you spend a lot, those things you're buying, anybody can buy. I'm not saying what you did was wrong, but at least try to speak up. Try to talk. It is very, very necessary and important for you to speak. Don't always hide within yourself. Okay? Have a nice day. See you next time. Like my video and share it. Do not forget to like and share. Thank you.